What you're about to see is a matter of human record. Explain it, we cannot. Disprove it, we cannot. We simply invite you to explore with us the amazing world of the unknown, to take that one step beyond. Like, thousands of other couples in Manhattan, Jim and Betty Hennessy are giving a cocktail party. Now, all those other parties will end with people falling in love with each other, with people getting sore at each other, with hangovers, and with plenty of work for the maid. But this one, oh boy, this one.
I don't know. Sometimes I can't do it at all.
Oh, stop that. What about the time that you told Marie Cooper that their house was going to burn down 3 days before it happened?
Yeah, that was really out of this world.
It was really horrible.
It wasn't your fault, darling. After all, you got us married.
How did she manage that?
She told me I was going to meet a man in Bermuda because of a flat bicycle tire. And a year later, I would marry him.
And we were married to the day.
How come you could fix a bicycle tire? In the Army, you couldn't clean your rifle.
I still can.
Oh, well, now, come on, it's not that bad.
Oh, he's very handy.
No kidding. She's really terrific. She went into some kind of hypnotic sleep a year before Betty and I ever laid eyes on each other. And she called all the shots right on the button.
Sure she did.
You don't believe it, huh?
Well, I believe she saved lots of cocktail parties. Look, next time you're in Chicago, remind me to take you on State Street to a little old woman. She's got a genuine African monkey paw. All she does is touch it, and the whole future lights up. Now, she told me I'd be the next governor of Illinois. Oh, you'd love her.
Okay, buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a wise guy from Chicago in our midst. He doesn't believe in our Ellen. What do you say, Ellen? Would you be willing to do it?
Oh, please, I'd rather not.
Well, maybe the spirits are with Miss Larrabee today.
Some other time.
You mean when there are no cynics on the premises?
No, just some other time.
But there can't be any other time, Ellen. He's flying back to Chicago tonight. Come on, don't make a jackass out of me.
I think this is wonderful. You and Arthur have never seen each other before. You know absolutely nothing about him.
And you might be able to tell him something that'll wipe that smug smile off his face. Charlie, come on. You make her do it.
Now, what's Charlie got to do with it?
Well, they sort of work together.
Uh-huh. That's an act.
Well, maybe it is an act. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. You want to, Ellen?
I just don't feel up to it now.
Well, then forget about it. You don't have to sing for your supper around here.
It's too bad. I like party games. Like post office. I'm a whiz at post office. And I'm sorry I'm such a wet blanket. Oh, look, for Pete's sake, I hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
You didn't hurt my feelings, Mr.
Douglas.
Mr. Douglas. All right. I'm ready.
Oh, marvelous.
Oh, good. Good.
Now, Ellen, you don't have to do this.
I want to. Mr. Douglas, I hope you'll be amused.
Well, come on, everybody. Get comfortable. Grab a chair. Now the party livens up. Excuse me.
Marvelous.
All right, Ellen, now close your eyes. Now relax. Relax completely. Now you're sinking. Down, down, down. You're floating. The mind is free in space. World's far away.
Far away.
You feel wonderful. Light and wonderful.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Now, where are you, Wilma?
Moving. Moving.
Do you see anything?
Nothing. Nothing. Oh. He doesn't notice them.
Notice what?
They're not his anyway.
What's not his, Ellen?
The keys. Now it's dark. Dark, 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 dark. A tunnel. Stop.
What stopped? Where did it stop?
There's so much noise.
What kind of noise?
People. And trains. Many trains.
I hope the act improves. You just told her I was taking a plane.
Are you in the station, Ellen?
He's late. He's hurrying. Now run. Run. Running. He's running.
Where's he running?
102, B.
102?
B. Compartment B. Car 102.
Shouldn't someone tell her I'm flying?
They shouldn't. They're making him go. Things making him go. Oh, he shouldn't have. He shouldn't have. There's a snake.
It's a snake.
A snake. A shining gold band.
You mean a ring?
Yes, a ring. Now I see. To thee, for whose dear love I rise and fall. Oh, isn't that lovely? It must have meant a lot.
Whose ring, Ellen?
Hers.
Hers? Well, well, well.
Now, Arthur, if this bores you, we can stop right now.
No, don't be silly now. It's getting interesting.
Oh, she's so pretty. Dark hair.
Very interesting.
Traveling suit. Gray. Fur bow. He's nervous. He's frightened. He's spilling her drink. And now he's running. Running. 102, quickly. Oh, he's so frightened. Oh, he's all alone. In the dark. Ah! The light is blinding. She's standing in front of him with a knife. With a knife.
Ellen.
You're all right, darling. You're all right now.
Well, nothing like this ever happened before, Arthur. I'm sorry. Guess it was a lousy idea.
What did I say? What did I say? I talked about you, didn't I?
Well, if you did, I hope you're wrong.
Was it bad?
Bad? Oh, I'm going to be rich as a Maharaja, live to be 150, and fall in love with an international beauty. Look, thanks for the most exciting cocktail party I've been to in years. I wouldn't have missed it for the world. Goodbye. Goodbye, all. Bye.
I'm afraid this wasn't a barrel of laughs. Well, have a good trip, Arthur.
Thank you.
I'm glad you're going by plane.
You know something? You really married a spook. But she's good looking.
So long, Arthur.
All right, bye-bye.
I'll see you soon. For being such a bust, there's an awful lot to clean up.
never mind, Maddie. I'll get it. I wonder who that could be. I hope nobody forgot anything. One thing I can't stand is a party that never ends. Arthur!
Hey, where's the party?
Well, what happened? Why aren't you in the plane?
Well, don't you ever look out your windows? Nothing's leaving Idlewild for who knows how long.
What are you going to do?
Exactly what your Miss Larrabee said I was going to do. Well, I knew you wouldn't mind my waiting here instead of the station.
You're not going to take a train.
One bag, Chicago special.
I'm sorry about the traffic, sir, but New York City, when we have fog...
All right, give a change.
Thank you, sir.
Gee, I'm sorry.
All right, that's all right.
Hey, mister! Mister! You dropped your keys, sir.
Oh, they aren't mine.
Okay.
The keys. They're not his anyway.
Going right out, sir.
Good evening. Good evening. Douglas. Oh, yes, Mr. Douglas, because of this storm and all the reservations that were made at the last minute like yours, there's been a mix-up in your space. Now, I can give you compartment L in car 271 or, let's see, car 102, compartment B.
Compartment B, car 102.
What were those numbers? Car 271. I mean the last. Compartment B, car 102. Well, I'll take the other one. Car 270. It doesn't really matter. The compartments are exactly the same. That's what you think. I beg your pardon? Thanks very much. Good evening. There you go. Beg pardon, sir. This last-minute change seems to have gotten us all fouled up. I'm afraid we're going to have to change cars after all. You see, this lady belongs in here. The porter will move you. I'm very sorry for the bother. Where are you moving me to? Well, the only space we have left, car 102, compartment B. Now, if you'll permit the porter to... I'm not permitting the porter anything. I'm staying right here. Oh, but Mr. Douglas... Look, why don't you put the lady in the other compartment? Well, you yourself said they were the same. Not quite, Mr. Douglas. You see, at 6:12 tomorrow morning, we lose car 102 at Dayton. That means that its passengers will ride in the club car the rest of the way to Chicago. And since this lady has had this space reserved for so long, it hardly seems fair that she should be the one who's inconvenienced. Well, I'm not moving.
Look, rather than cause all this fuss, I'll take the other compartment.
No. Just a moment. Mr. Douglas, as the conductor of this train, I'm responsible for the comfort of the passengers. Now, this lady purchased this space some weeks ago, and she's not going to be inconvenienced because of a clerical error, and I must say a most uncooperative man. Look, I've got to get to Chicago. Car 102 will take you there quite nicely. And if that compartment is not acceptable to you, I must ask you to leave the train. All right, let's change. Thank you, Mr. Douglas. Think nothing of it.
I'm sorry about all this bother.
All right.
All aboard!
Yes?
Oh, excuse me. I believe I left my hat in here.
Oh.
Thank you. I shouldn't have made all the fuss about the compartment.
Oh, that's all right. Nobody likes to be shuttled about. Yes?
I did apologize about getting annoyed, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
I'm sorry. The two cheapest words in the language. When a fellow says I'm sorry and offers to buy you a drink, that really means something. What do you say?
Oh, thank you. Maybe if you're in the club car later, I'll see you there, but first I must change.
Well, you look fine the way you are.
I'm glad you approve.
I do. I'll be waiting for you.
Does that kind offer of a drink still stand?
Traveling suit, gray. Fur bow.
Well, you did ask me to have a drink.
Oh, please, forgive me. Please. What'll you have?
Scotch and soda, if I may.
Scotch and soda.
Oh, she's so pretty. Dark hair.
Is something wrong?
I don't know.
You know, I can live without this drink.
Oh, please, forgive me. Please. Would you, mind if I ask you a question about, your dress?
It's a suit.
Tell me, is that what you, call an original? I mean, if that's the only one like it.
No, I wish it were. I hate to think about it, but there are probably 1,000 women walking around in exactly the same thing. Here's to the man in compartment B.
Live in Chicago?
Not exactly in Chicago. Evanston.
Have friends in New York?
A few, not many.
Tell me, by some wild chance, you happen to know Ellen Larrabee?
No, I don't think so. Thank you.
You're sure?
Quite sure.
Now, she's small, brown hair, and her eyes are sort of...
I really don't know Ellen Larrabee.
Well, I'm glad.
What?
You want to hear something really crazy? I went to a cocktail party this afternoon. A perfectly normal cocktail party. And then it was this completely average-looking woman there, this Ellen Larrabee. Now, look, I'm the most practical guy in the world. I believe 2 and 2 are 4, period. But this Ellen Larrabee told me that I was...
It's a snake.
And what did she tell you?
A snake.
Well, do you want them or not?
To thee, for whose dear love I rise and fall.
Let me see that.
What?
That ring.
All right. It's quite old. It's a serpent ring. I picked it up in a little antique shop on Madison Avenue. Being a woman, I liked the sentiment inside. To thee, for whose dear love I rise and fall. Isn't that lovely? It must have meant so much.
Look, do you know me? Have you ever seen me before? Now, I must know, I must. Did you know I was taking a strain?
No, I've never seen you before. Are you feeling all right?
Look, my name is Douglas, Arthur Douglas. Now, does that name mean anything to you?
Look, Mr. Douglas, it's none of my business, but I really think that
Oh, this is insane! is this? What is this?
Mr. Douglas? Mr. Douglas? Mr. Douglas. Mr. Douglas. Just lie still. You'll be all right now. You've got quite a slice in the head, but you'll be all right. You're lucky.
Lucky?
Why, sure. Look at the service you're getting. I'm a first-class surgical nurse, and this gentleman here, he's a doctor. Happened to be in the next car.
You're going to be all right. Lost a little blood, that's all.
Whatever made you pull that emergency cord? They'll probably give you a medal.
Medal?
If you hadn't pulled that cord, Lord knows how many people would be dead instead of just shaken up.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the freight train that was stalled on the track 100 yards ahead of us. The signal system failed. We stopped about 6 yards from the caboose. But how did you know that the train was there? I mean, you couldn't possibly have known. No one could have known.
No one?
Ellen Lara, they knew. How? Well, there are a lot of theories. Precognition. Clairvoyance. Some people might even call it a happy coincidence. But does that explain it? I mean, really, explain it. To whom it happened, we know. Where it happened, we know. How or why it happened. In a moment, something else to wonder about. Next week, this is a film developing tray, a rather ordinary object. But next week, when we take that one step beyond, this commonplace item from a photographer's darkroom will play quite a part in a bizarre story of the unknown world. I think you'll be shocked by what develops.
Clutch Cargo with his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot in another exciting adventure, Feather Fuddle.
Hello? Yes? Oh, Tom Page. Hello, Tom. How's my faithful editor?
Clutch, would you come over to the office right away? It's urgent.
Professor Chickadee, president of the Fine Feathered Friends Club, has disappeared.
Oh, yes. Professor Chickadee is famous. Where was he last seen, Tom?
He left last month for the remote area of Big Wet Lake to observe the hatching habits of the whooping crane.
The Big Wet. Why, Tom, I know that area very well. I wrote about it in my first adventure logbook.
Precisely. That's why I called you, Clutch.
You're publishing his latest birdwatching book, aren't you, Tom?
That's right. He's up there collecting material for the last chapter. The book goes to press next week, and I haven't heard a word from him. Excuse me? Good morning, Robin. Glad you could make it. This is Robin Wren, Professor Chickadee's nephew. How do you do, Mr. Cargo? I've heard of you. And this is Spinner.
Hello, Mr. Wren.
And Paddlefoot.
I'm sorry to hear about your uncle, Robin. But we're going to do all we can to find him.
I can't thank you enough, Mr. Cargo. Mr. Page asked me to bring my uncle's picture. Here it is. He's quite small, only 5 feet 2. As you can see, very distinguished looking. When he talks, it's like birds singing. He's so devoted to them.
Thanks, Robin. This will be a great help.
Yeah, I'm sure if anybody can find him, Mr. Cargo, you can.
We'll do our best. And now, Tom, we'd better get going. The sooner we start the search, the better.
Well, fellows, goodbye and good luck. Off on another adventure go Clutch and Company.
Nice weather for flying, huh, Spinner?
Yeah, nice weather for bird watching, too.
This Big Wet Lake country is pretty rugged. I just hope we're not too late to find Professor Chickadee. He's a very brilliant man. I read one of his articles entitled, Why is a Pelican?
Hey, Clutch, what's that funny-looking V up ahead?
That's a formation of geese. They always fly in a V formation like that.
Hey, that's the way a squadron of airplanes fly.
Just one of the many things we've learned from nature. At this time of year, the geese always head north to Big Wet. We're going to fly with them.
Huh? How?
Watch.
Clutch and Company continue north, led by a flock of geese.
Spinner, you can see Big Wet over there now. Biggest game preserve in the world. Waterfowl flock here from all over the world for protection against hunters.
Oh, so that's why the professor came way up here. It's a bird watcher's paradise.
Not only that, it's the last nesting grounds of the near extinct whooping crane.
The geese are going in for a landing.
We'll follow them in and take a look around.
Hey, Foxy, I hear a flock of goosies. They're geese, you dope, and keep down. They're headed right this way.
Do you see what I see?
Yeah, biggest goose I ever saw. Stand back. I'm gonna blast.
Will that gun blast wreck Clutch and Company? Be sure to tune in for the next exciting episode with Clutch Cargo. Clutch Cargo with his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot in another exciting adventure, Feather Fuddle. You remember last time Clutch and Company were called by Tom Page, Clutch's editor. His call was urgent. Professor Chickadee, president of the Fine Feathered Friends Club, had disappeared in the remote section known as Big Wet Lake. As Clutch prepared to land,
biggest goose I ever saw. Stand back. I'm gonna blast.
Look, Spinner. Someone thinks we're geese.
Can't they see we're not a goose? Where are we going, Clutch?
To find out who's shooting at us and why.
won't get him this time. He's coming right this way. Hold it, Gizzard. That's no goose. That there is a flying machine.
What's the big idea?
We're no goose. We just landed when they did.
Sorry, my partner here's awfully nearsighted.
Yeah, I thought you was unfriendly gooses.
Geese. Yeah, geeses.
Okay, but you're not supposed to be shooting at geese. Don't you know this is a game preserve?
Game preserve? Why, no, I didn't know that. Did you, Gizzard?
Nope. Nobody never told me. Well, I'm telling you. And if you know what's good for you, you'll clear out of here.
Oh, we will. We were tired of hunting geese anyway.
He means gooses.
By the way, have you seen a little man with a pointed nose who was probably carrying a camera and a notebook?
You mean a little thin man with skinny legs, big eyes, a round head, with fuzzy hair?
Yeah, by golly, that's him.
We ain't seen him. Yeah. Oh, that's a funny one, Gizzard.
You may think that's funny, but it's not. Come on, Spinner. Crank up the engine. Let's go.
Right, Clutch.
Those snoopers would have to show up just when our feather harvest is getting good.
Yeah, Foxy, we really got it soft. We can't let them fuddle up our feather business.
Right. We gotta think of a sneaky way to stop them.
What if they find that little bird man out there?
We gotta get there first and see that doesn't happen. Come on.
Keep a sharp lookout, Spinner. Professor Chickadee is out here somewhere.
Those two fellas must have seen him.
They knew a lot more than they were willing to admit, Spinner.
He won't be hard to recognize if we do spot him. Clutch! Look over there.
My golly, Spinner, I think it's somebody's hat. It could be the professor's. Jump out and take a look.
Hey, it's Professor Chickadee's hat, all right. His initials are on the hat band.
Losing his hat could mean he's in some kind of trouble. Look, the professor is in trouble. His tracks stop right here.
Hey, Clutch, look at this.
Something's been dragged to the water edge. Probably a net.
You don't suppose someone trapped him, do you, Clutch?
I don't know, Spinner. But I have a feeling he's in great danger.
The word help frantically written in the sand. What could have happened to Professor Chickadee? Be sure to tune in for the next exciting episode with Clutch Cargo. Clutch Cargo with his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot in another exciting adventure, Feather Fuddle. You remember last time Clutch and company landed their plane after almost being blasted by that shotgun. They met two characters named Foxy and Gizzard who must have seen the professor because they described him to a T. Clutch and company find the professor's hat. Paddlefoot finds something else.
You don't suppose somebody trapped him, do you, Clutch?
I don't know, Spinner, but I have a feeling he's in great danger.
Oh, dear. Will this egg never hatch? And I promised the mother, whooping crane, I'd look after it until she returned. I must have sat here for days. Oh, where could she be? We gotta take that bird-brained professor by surprise. Yeah, we gotta get the professor before that cargo guy finds him. Else the birdie brain will spill the beans about our feather business.
You can still bet he's sitting on that egg.
Yeah. We caught the mother bird days ago. He don't know she won't be back, yeah? There he is. Get out the giant goosenet, Gizzard. Got it, Foxy. The professor is faster than a mud hen and twice as slippery. Oh, dear, those two rogues are back, bent on mischief, I see. I must save my egg. Quick, there he goes. After him, Foxy. Don't let him get away. back there in the weeds. Hey, I see him. There he goes again. Master Foxy, he's headed for the tall tulies.
Clutch, what's that up ahead?
It's those two goose hunters. They're chasing something.
Why, it's Professor Chickadee. And look, he swooped him up in a goose net.
If any harm comes to this egg, you'll have to answer to Mother Whooping Crane.
Calm down, Birdie, or we'll mix you both into an omelet.
Oh, hey, here comes that Snoopy cargo.
Quick, let's get out of here.
We'll beat it for the bulrushes. That guy Cargo ain't one to give up. He'll be back.
And when he does, we'll be ready for him.
Tie the birdie to a stick. We'll use him as a decoy. And when you get through, help me load our big Bertha.
No sign of the professor out this way, Spinner. We lost them back there in the bulrushes. We'd better circle back.
Here they come. Quick, up with our decoy, Gizzy.
Okay, steady her on target, Gears.
Hey, watch! I see something sticking out of the bulrushes.
It's the professor. We'll fly in close and have a good look.
Ready, aim, fire! Is there any way for Clutch to avoid being hit? Be sure to tune in for the next exciting episode with Clutch Cargo. Clutch Cargo with his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot in another exciting adventure, Fuddle. You remember last time, Clutch and Company were bound and determined to find Professor Chickadee. The professor had been sitting on a whooping crane egg, hoping it would hatch. However, Foxy and Gizzard found him first. As Clutch flew over the spot where they had seen an object, ready, fire!
We've been hit! Fire! Fire!
Tail and wings are on fire. Hang on, Spinner. This is going to be a rough landing.
I guess we showed them how we can shoot snooping birdmen.
Just like shooting a flock of gooses. You mean geeses, Gizzy?
Gooses? Geeses?
What's the difference? We can now go back to finishing our fortune in feathers.
Please, oh, please untie me. My egg is getting cold. It's all right, Gears. Let's untie old Birdie Brain and let him set on that egg again.
Yeah, and when that big old whooping crane egg hatches, it'll be just one more big batch of feathers right for plucking. Right. Start hatching, Birdie.
Here you are, Professor, old boy. Your egg is still lukewarm.
Spinner, Paddlefoot, you okay up there?
We're okay, Clutch, but our plane is all shot to pieces.
Lucky for us, that big splash we made when we landed put the fire out. About all that's left is our pontoons and engine.
It was those two feather snatchers. They deliberately shot us down with some sort of big cannon.
Yes, and they used Professor Chickadee as a decoy. Let's go back there and settle scores with those two.
Listen, it's Cargo. He's coming back. We must only wing him.
We only shot his tail off. I'll bet he's madder than a wet mud hen.
Thank goodness, Mother Whooping Crane's egg and I will be saved after all. Not if we can help it.
It was a homemade log cannon stuffed with gunpowder and rocks. We could have been killed.
Look, Clutch, there's their trail through the bulrushes.
We'll go after them. They can't be too far ahead. We can overtake those, Spinner. We've got less drag with these pontoons.
Hey, Foxy, that bobtail flying machine is catching up with us. Step on it.
I've got my foot in the carburetor now. This is as fast as she'll go.
How about stopping him with this keg of gunpowder?
While you're standing there, do it.
Light the fuse and heave it overboard.
No. Wait, not that.
Quiet, Birdie, or I'll dump you over, too.
Look, Clutch! He heaved something overboard!
Dynamite!
With no tail on the plane, Clutch just couldn't steer it. Is this the end? Be sure to tune in for the next exciting episode with Clutch Cargo. Clutch Cargo with his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot in another exciting adventure, Fuddle. You remember last time, Clutch and company survived being hit by the homemade cannon. Clutch, Spinner, and Paddlefoot set out in what remained of their plane, still determined to find Professor Chickadee. They had almost caught up with Foxy and Gizzard, who had captured the professor, when Gizzard picked up a can of dynamite. Foxy tells him, light the fuse and heave it overboard.
He heaved something overboard!
Dynamite!
That cooked their goosey. They'll never catch us now.
Oh, dear mercy. What will ever become of them?
They'll become raven bait, that's what.
Oh, our poor plane! How'll we ever catch him now?
We still have our engine. The prop's not damaged. We're not licked yet. Come on, Spinner, I've got an idea.
You mean you think we can make it fly again?
Yep. Get out the toolkit. We'll catch those wild goose men yet.
Hey, Foxy, what are we going to do? What do you think we're going to do? We're going to get our life savings in feathers.
It worked! It works, Clutch! We're flying!
Just like a helicopter, Spinner. Now, with a little more luck, we'll catch those crooks.
Well, I'll be. Here comes that cargo again.
I told you that guy would think of something.
Head for the hideout. We've got to save our feathers.
That's where I've been heading, stupid.
They're headed for that big beaver dam. I bet that's their hideout.
Step on it, Gizzy. We only have a few seconds to load our feather fortune. These feathers are getting heavy.
I'm going to set down right in the middle of them, Spinner. Watch the feathers fly.
Hooray, Clutch Cargo. I knew you'd come.
No, our fortune of feathers blown away.
Grab him, Gizzard. I am, Foxy. I got two.
Get him. Look out, Gizzard. You're going to fall. Look out for the mud. Look out. Look south, Foxy.
The egg. Hooray! Oh, dear, no. Oh, no, the egg. It broke.
You did it, Professor Chickadee. You hatched a baby whooping crane.
Strong and healthy, too.
It's Whoopie, the mother whooping crane. Oh, I'm so glad you're safe.
I found her in a pen out back. But they're the birds I was really looking for.
What kind of birds are those?
Dirty birds, Spinner. Yes. And soon they'll be jailbirds.
Clutch Cargo, Spinner, and Paddlefoot, in behalf of the Fine Feathered Friends Club, we thank you and thank you honorary members of the Bird Watchers International.
And so ends the story of Clutch Cargo with his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot and Feather Fuddle. Be sure to tune in for the next exciting adventure with Clutch Cargo.
Visit our snack bar and treat yourself to some delicious Castleberry's pit-cooked barbecue sandwiches. Cook the Castleberry way, slowly over open pits of glowing charcoal, then seasoned with a sauce that's zesty, yet delightfully mild to please the entire family. Also at the snack bar, you'll find popcorn and soft drinks and candy and French fries to go with your Castleberry's barbecue sandwiches. There's plenty of time before the movie starts, so visit our snack bar right now for Castleberry's pit-cooked barbecue sandwiches.
Enormity of the West. There are still vast and virtually unexplored regions, bleak and desolate, where no human ever goes and no life is ever seen. It is as though the land had been posted by God. It is in these lonely areas of impenetrable forest and dark shadows that the Gila Monster still lives. How large the dreaded Gila Monster goes, no man can say.
Spook will be charging you with an entertainment tax. He's charging for everything else. Hi, Spook. Hi, Cat.
Hey, how are the new parts on the bomb?
Jenny?
Where's Pat and Liz? I thought we'd be the last ones here.
Yeah, they're probably out spooking around somewhere. Maybe they broke down.
Not in his heap. I worked on it myself.
That wouldn't make any difference if he goofed a speed shift or something.
Yeah, that squirrel is just the one that could do it.
Hey, he's got it.
Oh, wonderful. What kept you so long, Lisa? Oh, Mr. Wheeler smoked 2 cigars at the table after dinner, and I could not get at the dishes until it was through.
What time is that leave?
Pa did not come home for dinner. That's why his father was so upset.
Here's old man Harris.
Man, that fella has a jewel of a car.
Well, look.
Yeah, well.
Hey!
Oh, hi, Mr. Harris.
Hi, how you doing?
Yeah, hello, fisherman.
You want to sell that deuce?
Why you fellers always after me to buy my car?
That 32 is the ideal stock to convert to a bomb.
Buying a car, son, is just like getting married or going to New York City. Everybody ought to do it once, but nobody ought to do it twice.
Hey, I can get you a good price on that.
Paid $695 for that car 26 years ago. 10 years ago, wasn't worth a dime. Last month, I turned down $100 for it. When it gets back up to $695 again, I'll sell it. Hey, Spook, give me a snort of that there soda.
Hey, gang, you know this will be Lisa's first trip to a drive-in?
Oh, we have drive-ins in France, too.
Yeah?
Yes, I went twice with my brother on his motor scooter.
On a motor scooter. Now that's my idea of absolutely nothing to do.
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
Don't be too late.
We're gonna pull on out.
Hey, Chase. If the road's clear, I'll drag you to Bartonell's corner.
Oh, I can't. I'm driving barefoot.
You still running on that old rubber?
Yeah. Hey, Spook, when Pat and Liz get here, will you tell them that we went to the drive-in and for them to catch up? Thank you.
We sure will.
And I'll give you $150.
You're talking like my foot's asleep.
Who do you think he's playing with, kids?
Sheriff?
What's the trouble, Mr. Wheeler?
Pat didn't come home last night.
He didn't?
No, evidently was out with Liz Humphreys. She didn't come home either.
Oh?
I want you to find out why. And don't leave a stone unturned in doing so. Do I make myself clear?
I understand, Mr. Wheeler. There weren't any wrecks reported last night. Your son, Pat, he's about 19, isn't he?
That's right.
Just a year older than I was when I got married.
You think they eloped? He wouldn't dare.
I didn't say that. But if they were out together all night, you better hope they have.
This is a missing persons report, and I want to know what you're going to do about it.
Well, I'll send in an APB on both of them and the car. I don't think it'll do much good if they went off to get married. They'd already be across the state line.
Why, if he got married, I'll wring his neck. If you ask me, it's that Chase Winston. He's older than the others. Sets them all wrong. Why, he's got more influence on Pat than I have.
Chase Winstead does more about keeping them in line than getting them in trouble, and I know. He's supported his mother and sister ever since his dad died on one of your drill rigs. Your son could take a page out of his book, Mr. Wheeler.
When I get through with my son, he won't have a book left. Now, you locate him or I'll have your job.
If you want to be the only peace officer in 10,000 square miles and 1,000 miles of road, you're welcome to it. I'll do everything I can to locate both of them, Mr. Wheeler.
Hi, Sheriff.
Hi, Sheriff.
Got a new set of wheels.
Yeah, new to me. That clunker I had, I'd be chasing you boys on a bicycle in a couple of days.
Oh, come on, Sheriff. Outside of Pat Wheeler, we haven't had a ticket in our gang in 8 months.
Oh, I was just kidding.
What's the mileage on it?
Oh, about 35,000. County bought it from the state. Those lucky stiffs on highway get a new car every year.
Let me have it for a couple of days and I'll tune it up for you.
Oh, you choke it off so I could never catch you.
You couldn't catch that deuce of mine right now. Now, let me have that patrol car. I'll turn it into a slingshot that'll catch anybody.
We'll make a deal.
Just between us, Liz Humphreys and Pat Wheeler didn't get home last night.
Oh. They were supposed to meet us at the drive-in, but they didn't show up. We wondered what happened.
Were they in any kind of trouble?
What do you mean?
You know.
No, I don't think so.
Chase, level with me.
I'm almost positive they weren't in any trouble. I'd know.
Do you think they might have run off to get married?
Well, they've been going steady for over a year now. And I know they talked about it, but... No, not like for right now.
Did Pat have any money stashed?
Yeah, some.
Like how much?
Well, he was talking about getting a new blower and a mill. That's about $500.
Where did he get that kind of money?
He saved it. His old man gives him a good allowance when he's not mad at him.
What bank does he use?
None. He's afraid his dad would find out.
He could have been saving it to get married, couldn't he?
It's his money. I guess he could do whatever he wants with it. But you know, if he eloped, his old man had put him down flat.
I know. But Pat's smart enough to provide for himself till the old man cooled off.
Pat's the only one of the gang I couldn't slow down. Did you check the hospitals?
Yeah. Where could I find the rest of the gang?
Well, I don't know about Bob and Gordy, but Chuck and Rick went over to Easton. They wanted to check with the Wheelcats about next Saturday night's platter party.
Next Saturday night?
Yeah.
You warn the gang I'll be cruising that pass that night. No dragging.
Okay, I'll tell them.
If you get any postcards from those two, let me know.
Hi, Sheriff. Hiya, Kelly. Howdy, Eb.
Hello, Sheriff.
I don't have any word for you, Miss Humphreys.
She's a good girl, Sheriff. I ain't worried.
How come you drove around the truck all night then?
You don't think she might have eloped, do you?
Could be. She's pretty close-mouthed about her affairs.
More the likes of Wheeler. Ain't marrying our kind of folks.
You don't have a phone, so I just dropped around to let you know I'm doing everything I can.
We know that, Sheriff, and we sure do appreciate it.
Sorry Elizabeth put you to so much trouble.
It's never any trouble looking after kids.
Let me know if I can help, Sheriff.
Thanks, Eb.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Goodbye.
We ever got to quit worrying this way. We've got to trust in the Lord. We've got to pray.
Horace? Morning, Sheriff.
Let me smell your breath. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Hi, Chase.
Hi.
Did you get that diesel tractor fixed?
Yeah, she's all set.
Good. Well, boy, that's one trip I'm glad I don't have to make very often.
The stuff heavy? I'll help you unload.
No, not heavy. It's hot. Wheeler's sinking another oil well and he's afraid of fire when he comes in. There's 4 quarts of nitroglycerin out there in that cap. He wants us to keep it out back in the storehouse.
You know, last winter when number 21 came in, I made $100 with that stuff. Dad showed me how to use it. It's not so bad, as long as it doesn't get nervous.
Well, I'm sorry I was so late getting back. But with that cargo, I was afraid to do over 5 miles an hour.
Oh, it's not so dangerous as long as it's in a nitro case.
But I took these out of the case.
Holy smoke. You're lucky to be standing here talking about it. I'll put it in the shed.
Much action this afternoon?
Sheriff got a new patrol car. We'll get a tune-up job out of that.
Is that nitro safe out there?
Well, if it decides to blow, it's not safe anywhere. I'll get it.
That's not our range.
No, it's the sheriff's. If there's been a wreck, I get a tow job out of it. I also have a deal with the ambulance if someone's hurt.
You work all the angles, don't you, Chase?
Mr. Compton, I have to.
Hello, Sheriff? Yes? About 12 miles out beyond the red schoolhouse, a car has run into the ditch. Oh? Yeah, it's a pretty bad wreck. What kind of a car? Well, it's a sedan, a Pontiac, I believe. Someone could have been hurt pretty bad. Maybe you should get out there pretty quick. Did you stop and investigate?
There's been a wreck 12 miles out of town. Where's the wrecker?
Oh, I used the A-frame to build a doggone rock garden. Look, you take your car and keep the city wreckers off. I'll get our wrecker and follow you.
I wondered who was on that party line a while ago.
Well, it cost me to get on that line with you. I figured since it was on your call station anyway, you wouldn't care.
Yeah. This is a pretty good one.
Yeah.
This engine's still warm.
Say, did you see the skid marks out here? They go at a direct right angle to the direction of travel.
Yeah. No digs in the macadam either. Somebody was hurt in here. There's blood all over the upholstery. Let's take a look around.
I've already looked around. There's nobody here.
Real good?
Yeah, real good. Well, maybe somebody came by and picked them up. It could have been the people that called in.
No. They'd have said something.
Then why didn't they wait?
People will go to the trouble to report an accident, but they won't stay around. Don't want to fill out the reports.
So, what do you do now?
Well, I'll take the license number and engine number. Call headquarters. Maybe they've got a line on them. Chase, how are your headlights?
Fine. Just fine.
Both of them burning? How many times have I warned you about getting that headlamp fixed?
Twice. But the first time it was just a suggestion.
Seal beam only costs $4.
Well, I've had some unexpected expenses.
Oh? Missy?
Yeah, the doctor said she'd be able to start walking again pretty soon, and took all the money I had to make a part down payment on her braces.
You know, I think this is a complete washout. You probably got a screwdriver. I don't think the insurance company has missed one of those headlamps. Well, I got the whole story. The car was stolen out of state, and the plates were stolen in state. So whoever stole it had beat it, hurt or not, as long as they could navigate.
Well, is there anything else I can do here, Sheriff? If not, I'll get this on back to the garage.
No, go ahead. Chase, will you give me a hand? I want to take some pictures of those skid marks. You stand by them for a scale.
Sure, glad to, Sheriff.
Good. Trouble, Chase?
I don't know, Sheriff. Take a look. It's just sitting here.
Probably fell off the car.
No scratches on it.
Yeah, maybe it landed in a bush.
Now, as thin as that imitation leather is, even a bush should take some of it off.
Was it just like that when you found it?
Yeah, straight up.
Probably belonged to some hitchhiker. Or it might have belonged to the fellow that stole that car and wrecked it. Say, look at this. A pack of cigarettes, one unlit. That suitcase don't belong to any car thief. He was around here too long. I'll take it in. I'll put it in the car for you. Somebody will be around to claim it. See you later, son.
Right, Sheriff. I got your phone call.
When I was serving dinner to Mr. Wheeler, he became very angry. He said if I saw you again, he would have me sent back to France.
He can't do that.
Oh, yes, he can. He's my sponsor. He put up the bond.
That was to guarantee that you wouldn't become a ward of the state. Now, we don't have to worry about that. You know how to speak English well enough to get a job anywhere.
He said it's immoral for me to go out with you. What's immoral about?
Nothing.
I don't want to go away, Chase.
You won't have to, honey.
I think it's your fault that Pad ran away.
Well, he can think whatever he wants to think. Shouldn't take it out on you. But we hadn't better take any chances. You go back inside. And look, don't worry. Everything's going to be okay.
Superb. 7 to a box, no corners. I'm a round house.
Sorry I asked, Mr.
Smith. Horatio Alger Smith.
Sorry I asked that, too. How'd you get in the ditch? You fall asleep?
Oh, no. There was this big pink and black thing drove right in front of me. It had stripes this wide.
Sure. Look, you come up and sit in my truck, and I'll get your car out.
Okay, that sounds like a good deal. Who knows, maybe we can...
Hey, man, you can't drive this car. Fender's cutting the wheel.
Sure I can. The motor works, see? But thanks for everything, Dad. You're a cotton-picking prince.
Okay, just a second. I'll get out of the way.
What is it? Now move over, Dad. I want to pass.
What is it now?
I think you better give me a tow, Dad.
The steering wheel won't work. Okay. You take a nap.
Rocks whenever she walks, my baby she rocks, and rolls and rocks whenever she talks. My baby's a rock and rollin' tippy-toe and never know and always blowin' baby. My baby she swings and sings and swings whenever I bring her things. She swings and sings and swings for little diamond rings. Swing and sing and bells are ringing, happy playing and pleasure bringing baby. My baby, she rocks and rolls and rocks whenever she walks. My baby, she swings and sings and swings whenever I bring her things. A rock and roll and tippy-toe, I never know and always glow and swing and sing and bells are ringing, happy playing, pleasure bringing baby.
Good afternoon, Mr. Smith.
Like man, guys have had their heads chopped off for less than that.
For what?
For feeling so doggone good when I feel so bad. How'd I get here anyway?
I told you in this morning, remember?
As a matter of fact, I remember very, very little.
You said somebody ran you into the ditch, but I didn't see any other cars.
How'd you ever get me in that bed anyway?
I carried you in there and I sat on you till you fell asleep.
That must have been quite a chore.
You wouldn't have gotten very far in your condition.
Well, look, I really appreciate it.
Chase Winstead.
Chase. And by golly, how much I owe you?
Well, I bent the fender out from the wheel. Want me to fill it in and touch it up for you?
No, I don't think so. I'll get that done when I get back to the city.
Here, have some coffee.
Oh, great.
How about $2?
Man, this coffee's worth $2 all by itself. How about the tow?
No, I was coming this way anyway. I missed out on a little studying time. Make it $3.
Dad, you go to school?
Sort of. I take a correspondence course in engineering.
Well, look, I really feel indebted to you, and I'd like to do something to pay you back. Now, next time you're in the town, there's my card. Look me up, will you?
All right, will do.
Okay. Oh, and by the way, buy yourself a sponge rubber hammer, man.
All right, I will.
I'll see you, Chase.
Thank you. Steamroller Smith, the disc jockey. Mr. Smith! $2.20s. How about that?
Sheriff? Howdy, son. Have you heard anything from Pat and Liz?
No, nothing.
Chase, I'm in a jam, and I need your help. Wheeler swings a big enough stick in this country to make it rough, and he's doing it. Oh, I can understand his concern about Pat, but I just don't have a big enough force to comb this area inch by inch.
Is he demanding that?
There was a man killed in a wreck in a small canyon in a big city last year, and it took them 19 days to find him. I don't know what they expect of me.
Yeah, I remember that. Well, look, Sheriff, maybe I can get tomorrow off and I'll get the gang and we can go out and search that pass. At least you can put that in your report.
I was hoping you'd say that. I can start at the upper end and work towards you. Can I have your help in another matter?
Sure, what?
You remember how those skid marks just went at right angles to the direction the car was traveling?
That's right, they did.
Headquarters think I'm nuts.
Well, then they're nuts. Didn't you send them that picture?
Well, I'm not the world's greatest photographer. Pictures didn't come out. Can't see the skid marks on the blacktop.
Well, that's what happened. I even wiped up the rubber dust with my fingers.
You might have to sign a statement to that effect for me.
You got it. Look, you can even see the bald spots on the tires where they went sideways.
Yeah, that's the spot, all right. But there's another thing that puzzles me.
Yeah, what?
How those tires got off of that car and almost on yours.
Well, look, on this wreck, they'd rot.
And on my rod, they could prevent a blowout. Maybe even an accident.
Well, take good care of them in case the owner shows up.
Right.
See you tomorrow.
Right.
Let's call it a day. We've covered half the roads in this county.
Yeah. How about that ravine? That runs along here for about 8 miles. We'll start from here and you come from the other end.
All right.
Right. Down around here. Look at that.
What is it, Chet?
Looks like an animal of some sort drug something along here.
You mean a wild animal here?
Sure, could be anything, even a mountain lion. Oh, come on.
Yes, but haven't we gone far enough, Chet?
Ooh, that's bitter. Must have an awful lot of mineral in it.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's take a breather first.
Chet, I don't like this place. Let's go back.
Are you afraid? Now, you come on over here with me and sit in the shade and I'll enjoy it.
At the bottom of the wash. 2 or 3 miles back by the old reservoir.
Were they in it?
No, nothing.
Drive me back to my car and I'll bring up the record.
I wonder what that was.
Oh, probably just a little rock slide.
For some reason, this place gives me the creeps. It always has.
Lisa, turn the motor on. The winch is already engaged. Now, if I yell, turn the key off.
Okay.
Okay? Go ahead. Go ahead. Give us some more. Okay, keep going. Keep going. Yeah, but it's all right. Yeah. We'll meet you back at the garage, okay? Okay, let's go, Jenny.
Where did you find it?
By the reservoir and Williams Wash. They weren't in it. No sign of blood or anything. You know, I think they were thrown clear.
Did you search the area?
Yeah, Gordy went down the ravine for about a mile and... Oh, he looked beyond the wreck for a couple of 100 yards. Wouldn't you say, Gordy? At least that far.
Did you see any footprints?
No, none.
This thing's been around just about the same as that sedan. Like it had been hit with a 10-ton rubber mallet.
It's a pretty rough trip down that cliff, but could have done it.
Yeah. I'll have to go over that area with a rake.
You know, I've been thinking, if Liz and Pat had have eloped, they wouldn't have taken his car, because old man Wheeler'd have it traced right off.
Well, maybe he stored it, Chase, and then it was stolen.
Yeah, if it was stolen, and somebody parked it there, well, the brakes could have faded and it rolled off the edge.
It'd be a strange coincidence if they came back to this part of the county. Possibility makes some sense, though. I'll get my gear and dust for fingerprints. Gosh, I wish you boys would have called me before you drug it out. I might have found some clues that would help us out.
I'm sorry, Sheriff.
The hard part's telling Mr. Wheeler. I sure dread that.
It's not like we found them there.
He's sure gonna raise Ned, because I didn't find this wreck sooner. Where's Mr. Compton?
Oh, he went down to the field with a load of fuel oil. Back in 2 or 3 hours. I'm gonna close up.
I'll see you later.
I'm off. Sorry I'm late.
Now, Chase, Wednesday. Just a minute, not so fast there.
What for? Did you ever play football?
With the Green Bay Packers. Oh, please, put me down.
No, not till you tell me what's going on.
All right, if you close your eyes.
All right, I don't know what's happening, but they're closed.
Keep them closed.
Closed. This is silly.
Now, open.
Look what Lisa got me. Stay there, Chase. Watch. Stay there, Chase. I can get up. Stay there.
That was wonderful, baby. Just wonderful.
But I've been practicing all afternoon, ever since Lisa brought the braces over. And I walked all the way, twice. And I wanted to do it right for you.
Would you like to hear a song?
mushroom, sad little mushroom. There was a meadow ready to cry. There was a sparrow, gray little sparrow. There was an eagle, silent and high. And the Lord said, laugh, children laugh. The Lord said, laugh, children laugh. The Lord said, laugh, children laugh. The Lord said, laugh, laugh, laugh. Then the Lord, he said, I created for you a world of joy from out of the blue. And all that is left to complete the joy, just the laugh of a girl and boy. Yay, yay, yay. And there was a garden, beautiful garden, held in the arms of a world without joy. And then there was laughter, wonderful laughter, for he created a girl and a boy. And the Lord said, oh, laugh, children laugh. The Lord said, 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 laugh. Yay, yay, yay.
Laughing's important, isn't it, Chase?
Oh, it sure is. And you know, I never felt any more like laughing than I do right now. I didn't think you'd be able to do that good in a week.
Didn't you really?
Honest. But you know, you're going to have to work real hard. And you mustn't be disappointed if it takes a long time. Okay?
That's enough for one day, Missy. It's your bedtime.
Do I have to, Chase?
You sure do. Show me how you can walk.
Good night, Lisa.
That was a wonderful thing for you to do, Lisa.
I wanted to.
Now you're broke, aren't you? I was going to pick him up in the morning.
I know. When you showed me that money, I was afraid you'd get there first.
Well, I'm still going to pay you for it.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Hello. Yeah, Sheriff. Well, you should have been back an hour ago. No. Where? That's awful. No, it couldn't be Mr. Compton. All right, but at the garage? All right, I'm leaving now.
What is it, Chief?
It's a wreck, an oil truck. It could be Mr. Compton. Honey, I'm awfully sorry, but I've got to leave.
Here he comes now, Sheriff. Come on.
Wait a minute, Sheriff. You got a sore foot.
Oh, no. We take my Model A. She's all shiny and bright.
No, we'll take my car.
Come on, Harris.
Did you see it?
No, I didn't see it, but I sure heard about it.
Can I open this thing up?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's Compton's rig. Be careful, it's pretty hot. He's not in it.
He may have been hurt and crawled away. Let's look around. Come on, Harris. Okay.
Compton! Mr. Compton!
Find anything, Sheriff?
Let's go over this again. How did you get into the act?
I told you once.
Well, tell me again.
Well, I was barreling along in my Model A. She don't look like much now, but she was a beauty when I first
The
started.
accident.
He'll go, though. Get up to 60.
The accident. Just the accident.
Well, I'll tell you.
I wish you would.
This feller seen the headlights coming up the grade towards him, and all of a sudden they come to going over and over, then blew him. Fly! She blew up. Well, he seen somebody was in a mite of trouble, so he come in the store talking about it. That's when I offered to call you.
Did you get the name of the witness?
No.
Did he see anything else?
No.
Do you want to wait in the car for us?
No.
Well, you're going to anyway.
Okay, Sheriff, okay. Like you say, always obey the law. Do this, do that. Somebody tells you no, somebody...
Any luck, Chase?
No, nothing.
Pat and Liz might have eloped, but Compton ought to be around here.
Maybe he's in the hospital.
No. I checked there before I left my place. Would Compton have any reason to want to get lost?
No, none that I can think of.
You would have no reason to know about this, but there's been a lot of livestock missing lately. One here, one there. That doesn't make headlines, but now it's people.
And you think there's a tie-up?
I don't know. What we need is a criminal investigator, and headquarters won't send one down here.
Well, maybe they will now.
Yeah, maybe. Did you notice those skid marks? Just like the others, straight across the road. If it had been hit by another vehicle, the paint would be knocked off. What batters a car around like it was a toy?
How's the barn coming along for the party? All right. I'll be done in about an hour or so. Say, you and Chase sure got off light. He took off this morning. You've just been sitting around here on your can all day long. That barn was a place to clean. You get the high-fi set up? Yeah.
Well, you steamboats and dreamboats,
That's
that puts
Steamroller
30
Smith.
on another session of the old steamroller here at KILT. If any of you round rocks get lonesome for my voice, I'll be emceeing a platter party tonight out at Hargitay's Barn on Route 43. Drop in. I'll flatten you.
Hey, man, that's us. We got the steamroller coming out. That's where Chase has been all day, getting steamrolled. This'll be a blast. How about that guy? Say, little man, you sure had a busy day. Getting that paint job and Steamroller Smith.
Now, how'd you guys find out about Steamroller Smith?
Well, he just said so on his program. Said it right out over the network.
I wanted it to be a surprise. Well, come on, don't spread it around, huh? How are the preparations coming?
Oh, that'll be finished about 45 minutes. The gang won't start arriving from East until 9:30.
We're under the wire with time to spare.
No sweat.
Oh, I hate the ground you walk on, little darling, for all them things that you have did to me. Oh, you nagged me till you're hoarse, so I'm a-suing for divorce. Little darling, I'll forget your memory. Hey, Grib, it's good. Come on, Tessie Belle. Let's go.
man down here told me. Something real strange must have happened down there. Oh, yeah. He'll be handy if you want him. Right. Sit down, Harris.
You be going down to the wreck, Sheriff?
No, that's not in my territory. Headquarters already have a report. The troopers will take care of that. Harris, tell me again about the train wreck.
Well, I was driving along quite like in my Model A. Bought it at 32 for 6...
Just a minute. I ask you what time it is, and you tell me how to build a clock. Just the facts about the wreck.
Well, I was driving along quite like it.
The wreck.
Then I turned around and come back down here and told you about it.
Give me your keys, Harris.
Keys? My keys? What for?
For spinning a yarn like that and driving while drunk.
I demand a sobriety test.
That does it. Go lock yourself up.
I demand a sobriety test because I ain't been drinking. Well, at least I'm not heavy. Whatever you think's right. Which way is the south? Which way? Well, you can't win them all, can you, Sheriff?
You can call your wife if you want to, Harris.
What? Are you crazy, Sheriff?
My baby, she rocks and rolls and rocks whenever she talks. My baby's a rock and roll.
Hey, you gonna leave home?
I'm going to spend the night with the Blackwells. Mommy said it was all right. Will you take me over?
Well, I don't know, Missy. Gosh, that's 2 or 3 miles out of my way. Oh, sure, we will.
James, what in the world have you done to that car of yours?
It's a new fuel mixture. You like it?
I just barely touched the gas pedal and the back wheel started to spin. Well, I was 2 blocks down the road before I even knew I'd left home.
Come on, Mom. I'm just trying to make a hot rodder out of you. I'll get it. Hello. Yeah, hello, Sheriff. A what? Book on reptiles? Yeah, I guess I still have it around here somewhere. Yeah, sure. I have to take Missy over by the Blackwells. I'll stop by on my way to pick up Lisa. Okay?
Well, now I'm going to tell you something you don't know. I've been talking to a zoologist. And the Gila Monster's size is controlled, like everything else, by a sort of a thyroid or pituitary gland. Sometimes a change in diet can throw the balance all out of whack. Either the cells break down too fast or build up too slow. And this upset makes either runts or giants of them.
Good, but what's that mean to me?
Well, I'm coming to that. The zoologist also told me about a doctor who just found the bones of some huge animals down in Tanganyika. And the theory was that they lived in kind of river delta country, and certain salts had washed into the valley, been absorbed by the plants, and then transferred to the animals, causing them to be giants. Well, yeah, I know. I probably sound a little bit like Harris, but let me tell the whole thing in my own words. There was another report out of Russia or the Ukraine. It was in the paper a couple of months ago. Maybe you saw it. About a baby that weighed 130 pounds when it was 10 months old and was taller than its mother.
Grew up to be a giant.
Yeah, and that same thing could happen right here. Did you see any footprints around any of those wrecks?
No. Gila Monster footprints?
Yeah, a big one, about the size of a bus.
Oh, come on. Are you serious?
Well, I don't know. But Harris saw it, and some of the survivors of the train wreck saw it. A giant lizard.
Train wreck? Where?
At the bridge over Wilson's Wash.
When?
Tonight, about an hour ago. The troopers were inclined to pass it off as shock or optical illusion. And you can't always believe what Harris said.
A Gila Monster. Pink and black stripes. You know, I towed a guy in the other day, and he said he'd been forced off the road by something like that. I didn't believe him because he'd been drinking. And another thing, when we were looking for Pat's car, we saw where something had been drugged down the wash. You know, if they could have gotten that big, they could have knocked Mr. Compton's truck off that road. Could have gotten him.
I shouldn't have told you about this until after the party, and I just thought you'd want to know.
Hadn't we better warn everybody?
No. It operates in and around the wash. Troopers have got that staked out for a couple of miles. Just keep it to yourself. It might cause panic.
Okay, Sheriff, whatever you say.
Try and forget it for now and have some fun, will you, boy?
Yeah.
Now, I got a surprise for you. We got the king of the DJs. Now, you've all heard him on his platter show on KILT. That's right.
Okay, your old dad here has some small words and some great records. I want you to have a ball tonight. Let's begin with one of the top kilt survey songs. What do you say now? Let's everybody dance. Here we go. Let's go, everybody.
Now, do you mind telling me what this is all about?
Have you been down to the train wreck?
No.
Well, I have. I talked to a trooper about my son's car. He said it shouldn't have been moved until a thorough investigation had been made and it had been photographed. This wasn't done, was it, Sheriff? I thought not. It was removed and clues lost without authority. You didn't put that in your report, did you, Sheriff? Of course you didn't. And I'll tell you why. You were protecting that Chase Winston. Covering him regardless of the effect it might have on others.
Chase was only trying to help. He's your son's friend. Probably the best one he ever had. Of course it wasn't in the report. What good would it do? Any kid can make a mistake, Mr. Wheeler, even yours.
But, Sheriff, it's my son that's missing. Let me ask you something else. Have you heard the reports about a giant lizard? Do you believe them?
I don't know, Mr. Wheeler. Doesn't seem possible.
Well, why not? There have been giants before.
That's true. But how could anything that big go unnoticed in this area?
Have you ever walked the length of Williams Wash?
No.
You know anybody that has?
No.
That area is so choked with underbrush, it isn't even good hunting ground. And I say it is possible for a giant lizard to have lived there for years without being seen. Now, if that is the case, my son's dead. So's Compton. I can't blame you for what's happened to Pat, but Compton's death is on your hands.
How did you come to that conclusion?
I'll tell you how. His truck was found only 2 miles beyond Pat's car. And if you'd investigated that area thoroughly, as you're paid to do, Compton might not have died. Well,
Now, come out here. I want to show you something else. Now, something may have hit this car, but it didn't take the tires off. And where did those new white sidewalls on Chase Winston's hot rod come from?
Here, I guess. There was a towing charge against
He
us.
presumed the bill wouldn't be paid, so he borrowed the tires in the meantime?
Perhaps.
That's thievery, destroying evidence and obstructing justice. Now, your last official act of office will be to arrest that boy and bring him in. And I'll go along to make sure that it's done.
A fellow dropped in over KILT the other day and played me a great new song. I thought it was just fine. I want to play it for you. We got a little pickup group together and cut a demo disc on it. I want to play it for you now and see what you think about it. By the way, the first person who identifies the singer on the record gets 2 free rides on my elephant in Bangkok, Siam. But you got to pay your own way over there and back. Okay, here it is now. See what you think of it.
I'll never promise not to stray, 'cause baby, I'm made of that way.
Hey, great.
No, baby, I'm made of that way. But it's been made in our desire. Well, I can give you golden fire. Yes, I can give you golden fire.
Feathers yet. I'm going to play the rest of it. How do you like it? Okay, who's the singer?
Elvis. One of the Everlys. Bill Darnell. Kate Smith.
Very funny, but you lose. Look, the same guy you hear singing on the record also wrote the song. Now, who is it? Does anybody know? Okay. It's going to come out on records in a couple of months, and you can find his name on the label.
Well, tell us.
Chase did it.
You did it, Chase. Why didn't you say something?
You didn't tell us.
Well, I didn't know there was anything I'd want to admit to.
Come on up here, boy.
Come on.
All right, everybody. Also, over at the station the other day, Chase played me another little song. It's kind of different from this one. But I imagine with a little coaxing, you know, by hitting your hands together like this, he might give you a little preview of it. What do you say?
And the Lord said, laugh, children, laugh. The Lord said, laugh, children, laugh. The Lord said, laugh, children, laugh. The Lord said, laugh. Children laugh.
Just a minute.
Children laugh, the Lord said laugh. Children laugh, the Lord said laugh, laugh, laugh. And then the Lord, he said, shout of joy from out of the blue.
Stop that thing. I don't know, but I'm going down to the train wreck and get some troopers. If we pump enough lead into that thing, we may hit a vulnerable spot. Wheeler, you're going to have to give me a hand. But how? Keep these kids here. I don't want anybody roaming around.
Where are we going?
Storage shed. I've got an idea that might work.
You've been after this, now you've got it. You're deputized. Listen, kids, Wheeler's my deputy. You'll take your orders from him. Arrest anybody that tries to get away.
The sheriff says this is the place to stay. Well, we're not staying here. That's right. I'll have to arrest anyone that leaves. No, take these keys and wait inside the office till I get back. I told you to wait inside. Why don't you do what I tell you? I haven't got much time.
You're not going to leave me, Chet. I'm going to help.
Do you know what's in here? Nitroglycerin, enough to blow up half this town.
It doesn't matter. I'm still going to help.
All right. Now take these and hold them, and don't let them bump. And for heaven's sakes, don't drop them. Now hold those. Generally travel in a straight line. Good Lord, he's hit the Blackwell home. That's where Missy is. Mrs. Blackwell! Mrs. Blackwell! That nitro, we're cutting across.
Keep that stuff still. Do you want to blow us up? There they are! There's Missy! Missy! It's all right, Missy. It's all right. Lisa, get Missy and hold her down. Both of you lie flat.
you all right?
I was scared, Chase.
That's okay, honey.
I tore my new dress.
Oh, we can get you a new dress.
100 dresses. Everybody all right?
Yeah.
On the way back, we picked up his trail. Followed him across country. What did you hit him with?
My brand new 100% completed hot rod.
You'd have had to start in the next county to get up enough momentum to do that to him.
Not with 4 quarts of nitroglycerin riding with you.
You rode across that rough field carrying nitro?
Yes, sir.
Do you know what could have happened to you?
It did. I lost my car.
Oh, don't worry about that. Railroad will be glad to buy you a new one.
Run, Chase, did you see it?
I sure did, Missy. You were really traveling.
I thought I told you to keep those kids up at the barn.
Well, how do you arrest a bunch of kids going in all different directions?
Do you realize what would have happened if that thing had turned back?
Same thing that happened to Pat. Sheriff, your job is a much bigger one than I thought. Since Compton's gone, I guess Chase is out of a job.
That's right.
Would you make it a point to have the boy come around and see me in the morning?
I'll bring him around in the morning.
The story you're about to see will be startling, but it's based on a true experience. Something unexplainable from behind the veil. You know, the world of a teenage girl can be full of wonder and delight. But not always. Sometimes it can become a place of confusion, terror. And that's just what happened to Ruth Cooper.
Just keep looking up at the corner of the ceiling. What about your arm? It still hurt? Nothing hit you there?
No.
You didn't bump your head?
No, it just feels kind of full.
Uh-huh. All right, you can get up now. You go along with the nurse. She'll take some pictures.
Dr. Madison, what is it?
She appears perfectly normal.
But why doesn't she know me? Her own mother.
There was nothing unusual about her before this morning?
Nothing. She was perfectly all right when we left Chicago yesterday.
Nothing on the train or in the hotel last night?
Not a thing.
Well, maybe the x-rays will tell us something. What about her father?
He's been dead for 8 years.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ellie. I didn't know.
I've tried to do everything I could for her. That's why this is so awful.
I'm sure you have. She's a fine-looking girl. She reminds me of Ellie Hudson, the last time I saw her.
No. I was older when I left Greenville. Ruthie's not even 16 yet.
I know how hard this must be for you, Ellie.
You'll do everything you can for her.
Of course I will. Tell me about you. Is this your first visit home?
In 20 years. I told Ruth all about Greenville. I wanted her to see the place where her mother was born.
Why don't you wait in the outer office for a while? I'll talk to Ruth some more. Thank you. Well, why don't you sit down here? And now I'll have your photo in my album, too. I already have your mother's. You know, when she was a girl.
My mother's? Oh, you mean Mrs. Cooper. Doctor, who is that woman?
Well, I knew her some time ago. She used to live here in Greenville, too.
But why am I staying with her?
She's, someone who likes you very much.
Oh. Can you tell me who I am?
Are you able to remember anything?
Well, Mrs. Cooper told me that I'd never been to Greenville before. But on the way to your office, well, somehow it seemed familiar.
In what way?
I felt like I was coming home.
Do you have any idea where home is?
Not really. I just keep feeling that I've got to do something, but I mean, it's like when you're hungry, but you don't know what you want to eat. Doctor, am I losing my mind?
No. If you were, you wouldn't be asking me that question. Now, try not to worry. Is there anything else you'd like to tell me?
This morning when I woke up, I know this is going to sound funny, but I heard a voice.
Uh-huh.
A girl's voice calling me from far away. Calling some name.
What did the name sound like?
I don't know. Well, I couldn't tell. I mean, it was so very far away.
Well, it was probably Mrs. Cooper trying to wake you. Sleep fools us all the time. I'd like you to go back to the hotel now with Mrs. Cooper.
With her? But why?
Because she wants to help you, too. All right? You just rest, be quiet. We'll talk more later. Will you do that for me?
Sure I will. Thanks, Uncle Dar.
Hello? Yes, Dr. Madison. This afternoon? Yes, we can be ready.
All right, here we are.
That tree there. And that fountain at the side of the house. In the springtime, there are always so many birds that we...
Please, Ruthie.
Hello, Ira. This is Mrs. Cooper and her... Well, the people I thought you and Martha would like to meet. Mr. Perry.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Ruth?
We'll find Martha in the living room.
Oh, your leg seems worse again.
You're Mrs. Cooper? Yes. Oh, do come in, please.
Well, how's your golf, Ira?
My, after 20 years. You must see a great change in Greenville. You know, we love this little town, but I wish I could see it through fresh eyes again like yours.
Well, I really haven't had a chance to look around very much, but I'm sure Ruth is going to love it. Ruth, dear, I was just telling Mrs. Perry that I'm sure you're going to love Greenville.
Oh, yes. I love this town.
Well, how charming. Most girls your age would prefer the excitement of a big city. And Chicago is a fascinating place. You know, the last time I was in Chicago was 5 years ago.
Maybe we'd better not leave Peggy's picture around.
Well, I don't think Martha will let anybody change that.
Frightened? No, but perhaps I don't know exactly what you mean.
Oh, no, frightened. Frightened is the wrong word. Awed is a better word.
Hello, Duffer. Hello. Oh, hello. Hello. How have you been?
Why, Duffer acts as though he knew her.
Of course, dogs often react that way to people who like them. I can't explain any of this, Ira.
Did you tell her his name?
No.
Then how did you know it?
I have no idea. You remember the nickname that your daughter used to call me?
Yes.
4 hours ago in my office, this girl called me Uncle Dar. Nobody ever called me that but Peggy.
Could they possibly have met before Peggy died?
No. She's never been here before. I
My
don't know how to...
ballerina.
No. Well, I'm afraid, dear, it isn't yours. It was given to my own little girl years ago.
Why, look at her arm. Oh, Mother, when was it broken? Come on, right around.
Has the girl any chance of recovery?
Yes, she has a chance. But I think a great deal may depend on you and Martha.
What not?
Ira, I would like her to come and stay here with you for a while.
Live here?
Yes, I think it's important. I think it may help to reduce her anxiety and her uncertainty.
But how? Is it some sort of treatment?
Well, it's one approach. You saw how she reacted to Martha and you. The dog, the ballerina. She seems to be following a definite pattern. In some cases, it's the only thing that's helped.
Come on, sit up. Come on, Duffer. Come on, boy.
You're asking me to do a very difficult thing. I should have to know some more about those other cases.
Let's go inside.
Now, turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Come on, turn around. This dog always has had a mind of his own.
We're used to that around here.
You mean because I have a mind of my own, too?
I wasn't thinking of you, dear.
Come on. Oh, you're so good. You're so good. Okay.
Did you have a garden in Chicago, Mrs. Cooper?
Huh? Get up.
Oh, no.
Yeah, go get the ball. Go get it. Go on. Come on. You come back here this minute or I'll put you in the closet again.
Would you excuse me, please?
Come on, Duffer. Come on.
I suppose you've considered every angle of this.
How do you mean?
Well, there's always the possibility that they're trying to put something over on us.
When I first examined her, she was actually suffering the same pains that Peggy suffered the night she fell down those stairs and died. Now, I don't think they're trying to put anything over on us.
No, I guess you're right. She's so like her.
Because I hadn't told Mrs. Cooper yet I want the girl to stay here.
If he does stay here, will it be bad for Martha?
Oh, might even do her good. Providing, of course, she doesn't get so emotionally involved with the girl that she can't let her go. She'd have to lose her eventually.
Dr. Madison?
I'll have a word with Martha. If she says yes, I'll nod to you.
Dr. Madison, can anything be done for her? Anything?
Perhaps. I certainly hope so. But it may mean you will have to make a great sacrifice.
Oh, the money doesn't matter. No matter what it costs, I'll get the money somehow.
I don't mean money, Ellie.
What do you mean?
You will have to let Ruth come and live here with the Perrys a while.
You mean give her up?
Just temporarily. But I can't tell you yet for how long.
Oh, but I can't do that. You can't ask me to do that. Does that mean you know what's wrong with her?
No, I don't, Ellie. But I think this may give us a chance to find out. I think it may help Ruth to get well.
Can I live here with her?
No, that wouldn't work. But you can visit her often.
Will the Perrys take her?
Are you sure?
Quite sure, dear.
I think you should be the one to tell her.
Mrs. Cooper, let me tell her. Dear, will you come here? Now, how would you like to stay with us for a while?
How tender thing.
Oh, darling, you frightened me. I didn't hear you come in.
I'm sorry. Mother, who is she?
Oh, she's the daughter of a classmate of your father's.
She seems so familiar.
You've got a new hairdo, haven't you?
Oh, yes. Do you like it?
Yes, I do very much.
Mother, could I have met her somewhere?
No. No, you couldn't possibly have met her. Now, what have you got there, dear? What is this?
Oh, my
What
list.
is it?
Oh, wait. I forgot. Let's see. There. What do you think?
What is it?
Wait, it's for my birthday party next Wednesday. Now, Mother, I only want to invite my very best friends, you see, like Mary and Alice. What about Betty Hill? Do you think I ought to invite her, too?
Well, dear, I think you should give it more thought. Now, why don't you go upstairs and as soon as I finish the roses, I'll come up and help you plan.
Oh, of course. I even forgot Joyce. I guess I better think about it for a while.
Yes. Dr. Madison, please. This is Martha Perry calling. Will, something dreadful has happened.
Well, what is it, Martha?
The girl. She wants to have a birthday party.
What?
She believes that next Wednesday is her birthday. Will, that's the exact date of Peggy's birthday, and she wants to invite all of Peggy's girlfriends.
Oh, that is something.
All those girls are grown women now. Alice Brown has 2 children, and Kay Scott is divorced, and Mary Brown is in Germany.
Wait a minute, Martha. Peggy didn't have any friends in on a party on her 16th birthday. Joyce Martin came down with diphtheria. Peggy was exposed.
Oh, that's right. Why, Peggy was in quarantine at home.
She may be able to recall it. We'll just have to take a chance. Be very careful what you say to her. Do you want me to handle it when I stop by tomorrow morning?
No, I'll take care of it. I promise to help her plan.
All right. Be extremely careful.
Well, I'm terribly worried. That night 10 years ago,
I know, Martha. I know. Good luck. And don't hesitate to call me at once if there's anything I can do.
Thank you.
Mother, look. You were right. Imagine my forgetting Virginia. Is that right now?
Well, dear, it's a shame you can't invite Joyce.
Why not, Mom?
Well, Dr. Madison just phoned and said that Joyce came down with diphtheria today.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Mother, I was with Joyce last week. Does that mean that I've been exposed?
Oh, I don't know, dear, but we'll ask Dr. Madison when he comes by in the morning.
Well, if this means I can't have my birthday party...
Oh, now, dear. Even if you can't have girls your own age, well, we can plan some sort of a party.
With who? Who'd come?
Well, now, let me see. Dr. Madison would come. And then there's Mrs. Cooper.
Mrs. Cooper?
Yes, you like her, don't you?
Well, yes, I like her, but Mother, she's such a sad woman. She's always so unhappy and confused.
She's very fond of you.
Mother, maybe asking her to my party would make her happy.
Why, of course it would, darling.
Well, let's invite her then.
Oh, you're a dear.
See that silly dog when I was getting ready?
Hello, Ira. Oh, I'm sorry I'm late. I got held up in surgery.
You missed a very good dinner, but you're just in time for the cake.
How's everything going?
Well, she's a remarkable child. There's no question of that. Martha's grown to love her, and, well, so have I.
Good.
Every time Martha sees those stairs, she thinks of Peggy falling.
You've done wonders with her, Ira. Her happiness at this time is very important to her treatment.
Even if he goes on believing that she's Peggy?
There's no easy answer to that. It's a risk we have to take.
It's not easy for us.
Ira! We're ready for the birthday cake.
Oh, hello.
Oh, Will, I'm so glad you could get here. Will, do you know, I think Peggy came back so that this time she could really have a happy birthday.
Hi, Uncle Dar.
Oh, hello, my dear. Happy birthday.
Thank
and many more of them.
Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you could come.
Why isn't this table beautiful?
Do you like it?
Richie.
What happened?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ruth. Happy birthday to you.
It's the happiest birthday I've ever had.
Now blow out the candle.
Oh, but make a wish first, dear.
16. There you are, girl. 2 years.
Of course, there's this.
Oh, no, Ira, wait with that, dear.
Oh, no, Mother, please let me open it
All
now.
right, darling, open it.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Do you like it?
Oh, look.
Darling.
Oh, may I go right up and try it on?
No, not upstairs, dear. No.
Oh, why not? That'll be all right. Of course, go on up and try it on.
Oh, thank you. Please forgive me. I must.
I'll take her home. Be right back. It's all right, Ellie. I'll take you home.
Well, I'm terribly worried about Martha.
So am I. We've got a problem on our hands.
I don't know how much longer I can go on with this. That girl is still convinced that she's Peggy, and poor Martha is beginning to believe that it's really true.
I've got to do something right away. I'll be back as soon as I can.
No, Peggy, no. Oh, Mother, what's the matter? I just want to show Uncle Dar my ballerina. No. No, Peggy, no. Stay there. Don't come down. But I've got to come down. No. Oh, no. Peggy. 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 You scared me. I almost fell.
But you're all right. You didn't hurt yourself, now, did you?
But you yelled at me and Mother screamed. Why did she scream?
She was afraid you were going to fall.
Ira, get Dr. Madison.
Martha!
Please, get Dr. Madison quickly before she dies.
I'm not going to die. I'm not.
Oh, the ballerina you broke. Peggy loved it so.
Who are you? Where's my mother?
You've been visiting with us, friends of your mother. Now let's go home and give her a surprise. How could Ruth assume the identical personality of the Perry's daughter, whom she had never met, and even know the name of her dog and of her friends? Was it because the spirit of the dead girl did take possession of Ruth during her fantastic experience? Well, these are questions for which, with all our knowledge, we have no sure answers. What do you think?
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.